In this lesson, we're going to learn how to set up a site so that all the files that you create new will go to that particular site. So what we want to do is click on the site command and then click on New Site. Here it asks you for a site name. Here you want to name the site that reflects what the site represents. Here we're going to name the site Organic Utopia. This gives you the default folder where the site documents are going to be stored. So we want to click on this folder here and then navigate to the spot where we had placed the files that you downloaded from Moodle. I'll place it under websites. Here's lesson 2, and that's where we're going to select all of our files to be stored at. It's really the only 2 steps we need to do for right now. We'll go and look at some of the other parts just to see what they have. Here you can name servers. We don't have any servers right now that we're going to provide for you, but you can put, if you have a server that will serve your website, you can place it here. Version control allows several people to work on the website and files at the same time and to keep all that straight. And again, we're not going to worry about that at the moment because you're going to be working on your own. Here they have the local info that you can take a look at here. Now you want to click on the local info in here. This here you can define the default images folder, and that should be images from within our there. We'll select that one. We don't have any site-wide media query file. That'll get to in the next course. Here we want to check case-sensitive links checking. If your website is published to a Unix system, Unix is case sensitive, so you want to make sure all your links are in the proper case. So usually you want to make everything in lowercase on the web instead of a mixture of uppercase and such. Alright, if you have a URL address for your web, you would place that here. Here, cloaking allows you to specify file types or specific files that you do not want to upload to the server. Design notes is a collaboration tool that keeps notes regarding the development of the page or the site. File view columns is an organizational tool. If you want to share the custom columns with others, you must enable design notes as well. Contribute is a separate application that enables users with basic word processing and web browser skills and little or no HTML knowledge to create and maintain web pages. Templates can be automatically updated with rewritten document paths using this option. Spry is a JavaScript library for web designers. It allows designers to build pages that provide a richer experience for their users. And then finally, web fonts allows you to define where you are storing the web fonts you would like to use for this site. So we finished defining everything, so all we need to do is click Save. So notice over here in the bottom right hand corner, now we have our site Organic Utopia. It has the files that were downloaded from Moodle over here, and it has all images. If you click the plus sign, it expands that folder so you can see what's in it. If you click the minus sign, it shrinks that folder. Now notice there's a file here called index.html. That's the home page for each website. And that is what you want to name your home site web page. And notice everything is in lowercase letters here. To create a new default web page, we can just click on this create HTML, and it'll create a new blank HTML document. Or we can come over to File, New, and here we can use one of these other templates or create a blank page with HTML, and we choose the layout that we want. We're going to choose none for this particular one. And we'll go ahead and create it. So now our document is created. Notice it's untitled 2. So the first thing you want to do is to go ahead and save this file. And again, since it's untitled, you can click Save or you can click Save As. It doesn't really doesn't matter which one. So now we're going to change the name of this to about_us, and we do not need to put the extension or automatically put the extension for us. You don't want to put spaces in file names, because when it comes back to you, when you look it up, it will have a %20 where that space is represented, because spaces is not allowed in file names. So it's very confusing for people to read. So notice I put about_us, and then I'll click Save. It'll automatically put the HTML extension on it. Notice here it has HTML automatically assigned to it here. And also notice over here in my local files that it was stored under my sites here, because it has site. Then notice here, there's the file about_us.html. Next, we want to set the appearance for the page. So to do that, we're going to go to Modify and Page Properties. This is the Page Properties dialog, and it's defaulted to Appearance CSS, which stands for Cascading Style Sheets. For the moment, we're going to leave this default font and size as is. Now, if you want to change the text color here, click on the down arrow, and you can pick any color that you want here. Now, notice that here there's only 3 digits for each color, right? If it's white, you'll get FFF. If you want it black, you'll get zeros. So here the range of colors is 0 through F for each of the colors. So let's go and pick a color. So you can pick a color. So if I want a dark green, I could put that and it'll put the default color here. Or I can change it to a hexadecimal number. And notice it shows up as a gray here. We can do the same thing with the background image. I can select the background color that I want here, right? Or I can come in and type in a number. So let's do 739112 as default color. If I press tab, it will accept that as my color. Notice it changes the little block here. Now the background image, we're going to browse, and notice it comes up into the site root. It goes into the images folder, and here we want to choose the background gradient image. So we'll click that. It's going to tell us how to repeat it, so we're going to choose repeat X. See all these changes affect our page. Click apply.